He doesn't like me. Women don't understand why men run.
Don't look back, dude! Run as fast as you can!
Run, flee from them. You can imagine some mothers out there wondering why their grown daughter is single, manless. And nobody wants my daughter. I would think my daughter's ugly.
Cheers.
Oh, God help me and my ugly daughter. Now, that may not be true, but some mothers may wonder, why does no one like her? Him? Them? Men? He doesn't like her.
All I want in my life is to be able to dress the way that I've always wanted, but I can't.
Right.
And the reason I can't is because I'm fat, and I know people are like, fat girls can wear whatever. I'm the type of fat where it looks fucking disgusting.
Damn.
I'm fat.
Okay, all right.
I'm fat.
Okay, let's stop her there. Let's stop her.
I'm fat.
There, this woman is roasting herself from the beginning.
Fucking disgusting.
This is drugs.
A few seconds in, she's roasting the absolute F out of herself.
Why?
I'm fat.
But I want to use her as an example of a woman who doesn't feel, so attractive.
Fat, I'm exhausted.
Who doesn't feel at her best. And regardless of her within herself, it's the comparisons. Yeah? Seeing other women out there in the world, other women online with tight, taut bodies, and she just feels like
Fat.
Okay? Under these clothes, I can hide it. It looks fine. Oh, yeah, you might be chunky, but your body's, it's a nice shape. You got no, bitch. I don't have a nice shape. I can hide it very well.
like camouflage,
A mystery.
like folding space and time.
A mystery.
I can hide it very well.
A mystery.
I don't know.
And it's disgusting the way that I look. And I hate it. And other bitches who look like me, I'm like, oh, you look so great. Why do I look so nasty? I am disgusting. Nasty.
Nasty.
Okay, all right, let me stop her again there.
Nasty.
Honestly, if I was gonna roast this woman, I'd have nothing to work with.
Disgusting.
I wasn't gonna roast her anyway, but I'm like, Jesus Christ, woman,
Nasty.
easy with your damn self. Oh God, I'd say go eat a donut, but that's probably not the best thing right now for you. But
Crispy.
treat yourself good. Jesus Christ, woman.
Disgusting.
To play devil's advocate for a little bit, suppose a man did like big chicks.
Pretty hefty.
Fluffy girls, them not sexy too.
Yeah, he did like a fluffy chick.
I want you bigger. I want you fatter.
Yeah. But the way she spoke about herself would turn a man off. Like, come on, woman.
Nasty.
I like me a big girl. You're describing yourself like
Disgusting.
nasty. It's like, no. I don't want it anymore. The ick. But note how she sees herself, how she feels about herself. She's not talking about men, but we all know how powerful beauty and attraction is to women.
It's everything.
And the psychological effects it has on them.
And all I want, I'm clothes shopping and I'm like, oh, that's so cute. And in my head, I'm like, should I buy it? I might be able to wear it someday. You stupid bitch.
Oh my God.
You stupid bitch. My biggest insecurity is my tatas. I hate those bitches. Boob job, anybody? Who wants to pay?
All right, so this woman is roasting the absolute F out of herself, including her tatas.
I hate those bitches.
Tatas, okay. Okay, I feel disarmed. I feel like, oh my God, I feel disarmed. But as an example, this woman does not feel good about herself. She does not feel sexy. She feels disgusting.
Nasty.
Now, I've made more than enough videos to prove the point. Yeah, this does mess with a lot of women, doesn't it? Even if physical may not be a problem. Okay?
Please help.
I hope you get it. I hope you get it.
Help.
Do y'all want to know something that I've realized as of late? Let me tell you what I have noticed. In the past about maybe 6 months, right? I've noticed that when I go out, men don't approach me.
Wow.
Men don't approach me.
It's the end of the world.
Single.
Wow, look at that. A modern woman saying men don't approach her when she's out.
Why?
When she's all dolled up. Special effects on point. Everything is on point. Yeah?
Men don't approach me.
Yet, men don't approach her.
It's a mystery.
Yeah? Men ain't checking for her still. Why?
Why?
Now, clearly, this ain't a big chick. She's not fluffy like the previous woman.
Nasty.
However, men still aren't approaching her. Wonder why?
When I mean go out, I mean if I'm at the grocery store, going out for a walk, getting dressed up and going somewhere, it doesn't matter.
Hey.
Men just have not been approaching me whatsoever. And at first, when I noticed it, I was like, okay, this is different because I'm just used to men coming up to me, right? I had to realize, okay, when I'm praying and I'm asking God for protection in all areas of my life, I totally feel like my dating life has his protection over as well.
That's cat.
Okay. Okay.
Has his protection.
We get her point. The Lord is blessing her life and protecting her.
May the Lord protect her.
Protecting her from the evil men out there that just want to use her body and discard her.
Throw it away.
Like one of those infected tampons women have now.
Has his protection.
It's like, okay. However, this woman did go viral a while ago for making a TikTok saying how she discarded a good man.
Why?
You're wicked.
He was a good man, but she didn't need to stay with him.
Nope.
She was done. She was, he was not her husband.
He's not my husband.
Yeah. So she dashed him away. She flung him away. You get the point. So my point here is, does she not think a lot of men would have seen that TikTok? I live in the UK and I saw that. So if I saw her in public, I'd be like, no.
She's gonna eat me. Run as fast as you
The hell am I going to approach with my good self?
Ineffable quality.
Yeah? My good man self, some quality man. Yeah? Why would I approach with my quality man self and offer myself up on a plate like some simp platter just to be dashed away? Thrown in the bin by this woman simply because you're good, but good means nothing.
Nothing.
Really?
Men don't approach me.
She forgets a lot of men would have seen her TikToks. A lot of men would have been like, yeah, I know you. I'm going to run from you, woman. I'm going to run. And I want you to see me running. Look at me run. Yeah? Watch me run from you.
Right. When we know that a lot of these men just want to come in your life and waste your time.
Really?
And if you're praying for a husband, if you're praying for your spouse, if you're praying for companionship, you have to realize that God is probably making you invisible to like 99% of these men.
Invisible?
Where are you?
Invisible?
It's a mystery.
How'd you know God aren't protecting men?
Oh, God.
How'd you know God aren't protecting men from you, woman? Protecting men from you.
Approach me.
You could be a devil.
He doesn't want these men to step to you because he already knows what it is before you even know. So now when I go out, I don't even expect men to come up to me, for real. Like, I really just go out and I just be going out for a good time, of course. Yeah, I don't expect it anymore because I totally feel God's covering over my life in that area to really shield me from all the BS, okay?
But even if men didn't know who she was prior, maybe she's putting out an attitude of thinking, I'm too good.
I'm just used to men coming up to me.
I'm too good anyway. Therefore, why would a man approach her? I mean, in present, it could just be her attitude. Why men don't approach her. Yeah, the Lord could be protecting her. Yeah, okay. The other hand, men could just see like, nah, this chick's gonna stress me out.
Just like a woman.
There's so much of that out there. So from one woman of God to another, if you're feeling discouraged or you don't know what's going on, that's probably what's going on, sis. God is saving you for your husband and making you invisible to all these men who they don't want nothing from you. They just want to waste your time.
Get drawers.
Okay?
Men don't approach me. I'm just used to men coming up to me.
How unattractive a woman feels when she's not wanted by thirsty, doggish men. Weird, isn't it? But I hope you're doing well. I hope you're focused and on your square. Reminiscence. Hugh Jackman, Rebecca Ferguson, Tandy Newton. Yeah, okay. Sci-fi movie. It's got a romance element, why I'm using the example. But Tandy Newton's character, not to spoil it, but she works with Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman's fond of Rebecca Ferguson. Not a part of the movie, but going unnoticed. For a woman to be there and to be unnoticed by a man.
Men coming up.
It's a common thing for a lot of women to like men that don't like them back. Of course, men would waste their time and get their drawers, eat their food and spend their money, drive their car. But does he like her? Does he even like her? Does he want to be around her? Please. It's become more clear a lot of women have no idea why some men just run from them. They create fairy tales, but the truth is, a lot of them don't even know.
Is anyone there?
Here's what you're gonna do if he doesn't want you anymore. You're gonna have a conversation with him first. It's gonna go something like this. Thank you so much for being honest with me.
Lie. As if he even wants to talk to you, woman. That's you saying that he wants to talk to you. He probably doesn't want to talk to her.
I don't.
So I get her point, but man's probably blocked her already.
Thanks for not leading me on. I really appreciate this conversation and I wish you the best. You're gonna walk out of that house. You are not going to fight for him. We don't fight for people that don't want us. We also don't hate them. You're gonna go to a friend's house and you're gonna cry your eyes out because it's gonna hurt really bad. And that's totally okay.
People that don't want us.
Okay, obviously, for men leaving women, it's you could say more rare for men to leave women than for women to leave.
Don't leave me.
Okay, but that is the point, isn't it?
Don't want us.
It is so powerful. What could be so powerful in a man's life to make him want to leave a woman?
She's crazy.
Or leave women in general and just stop dating? Or leave a particular woman?
Cry your eyes out.
Leave a woman for another woman? What is it? It's like over time I've realized so many women really believe so much of their own fake nonsense, their own hype,
Bullshit.
that they can't fathom, some of them, why a man could not want her, want to be with her, want to be with her anymore, or want to be with her to begin with.
Don't want us.
And it's like simple things like, you're weird, for one. I'm not saying this woman's weird. I'm just saying, a woman could be weird.
Damn right.
She could be heavily in debt, and a man could see, wait a second, woman.
You're just using me.
You're looking for a handout, aren't you? Do you even really like me? You're looking for a man to help you right now. You're looking for a captain to save you. She could be a single mother with many kids. It's like, woman, I don't want this. You're a lovely woman, but I don't. That's baggage for me. He could be aware of her past. She could just not be his type.
Nasty.
But I do find it weird how sometimes some women act as if it's some sin for a man or men to not want them.
What do you mean you don't like me?
Wherein that is the power so many men have over women, for her to chase, for her to seek and want his validation. So on one hand, women complain about it. On the other hand, women are the ones that prop it up so much because of how much they need to be validated, and seen, and wanted, and loved,
Don't leave me.
and chosen. Yeah? Oh, it's normal for women to not want men, isn't it? But for men to not want women, it's like, oh no.
But you are not going to show him. You are also not going to be petty. And I'm emphasizing this. Pettiness is a sign of weakness, and we are not weak. It is very common for girls to be
Well, I mean, considering you're giving advice to chicks that want to beg for a man back.
and we are not weak.
Yeah, I mean, it's a sort of weak desperation, isn't it? But I'm just saying.
Petty, and we are not common girls. We're actually one of a kind, and we're going to
Come in, woman.
We are not common girls.
They're not common women. Okay.
show him that. You are never going to be in touch with him again. He's going to see that. He's going to be shocked by that. And you're going to teach him something that day. For the first time in his life, he's going to actually realize who the fuck you are. That you are not a joke. And forever, he will take you serious.
He probably realized who she was and that's why he left. I'm just saying. I'm not even being rude to her. I'm just saying he probably realized who she was.
Because he saw that you knew who the fuck you were. That you never did wrong by him. That you were an adult. And that you were one of a kind. And he's
She could have been a bad kind of woman, an unkind woman.
gonna regret leaving you, and that's too bad.
I mean, he might not regret leaving her. He's probably found peace.
At last.
Now that he's left her.
It's too bad.
You see, there you go again. Women don't seem to understand that men can get peace by leaving you. That's a possibility. Like, what? They don't think that's a thing for men. Wow.
Don't want us.
So a guy I was seeing, just like about 3 dates, broke things off with me and said that we weren't compatible.
Damn.
We weren't compatible.
Why?
Wanted to know a little more. So I was like, oh, why are we not compatible? And he said, my confidence is intimidating.
Oh.
We weren't compatible.
Now, do you think he was being truthful in saying that? He probably was. He probably was too intimidated by her powerful modern woman confidence. Well, let's be honest. A lot of men lie. Some men lie. And it's not even to be bad. Some men just lie to not hurt some women's feelings because some men are actually, they're decent like that. He probably didn't want this chick and thought, you know what? I'm going to tell her something to make her feel good. When the reality is, no, I'm good. I'm good. But I'm going to make her feel good in my being goodness, in not wanting her.
We weren't compatible.
So, yeah, here you go. Here you go. You're too good for me. Crispy. On a side note, I tell men to never tell this to a woman. Tell this to an effing woman. Yeah, you lucky woman.
I just feel like you don't need me. Yeah, you're right. I don't need you. What? This is... Yeah, you're right. I don't need you. What?
Okay.
This has happened to me a couple different times with potential partners that they said that my confidence was intimidating to them. Like verbatim, that's what they said. And at first I was like, maybe I'm a narcissist or something.
I mean, you could be. We don't know. You could be. But carry
I was
on.
talking to my therapist and it's that I don't need them. I don't know, like, I'm sorry that I don't need your validation to continue on with my life.
How condescending of a woman. And does she not think men can pick up on that vibe? You don't need men to survive. You got your own stuff, okay? But do you not understand the simple human thing of being appreciated as another human being? Forget the resources, because you're talking about that. Yeah, we know you don't need resources, but do you understand this is another human being? Men are still feeling creatures. I know we act like we're not because we're men. Needs to probably get a better therapist.
I'm sorry that like you can't have the upper hand on me. I'm sorry. Like, wow. I think it's weird that you need your partner to need validation from you to have a successful relationship. I'm cool by myself. I like myself.
Women say they meet man after man that treat her like crap, when the truth is those are the men that a lot of women respond better to, because he gives her the opportunity to seek validation. Yeah? Have a nice day.
Men don't approach me